Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is video number 3 in how to make a comic book or how to make a book. I am super excited about these videos. 2 times ago, I showed you guys how to do a character development. That's where you drew out characters. Then last time, I taught you guys 2 different things. I taught you guys how to do a brainstorming. That's getting all that information written down on paper. And then I taught you guys how to do a storyboard or a rough draft. That's just quick little pictures to figure out where you want your characters to be and how you want your text to be on the page. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make the final copy of the comic book. This is going to be where you do your best you can with your drawings, the best you can with your writing. There's going to be several different steps to this. I'm going to show you guys all of the fun different steps. And then remember, this Friday, I want to go live with you guys right here on YouTube at 2 p.m. and I will read my book to you guys on Friday. I'm so excited about this. I hope you guys are too. Let's get straight to work. I'm going to flip this camera over. All right, guys, I have everything set up. I have several sheets of white paper. I went through my color pencils. Now I know not everybody has this big, huge box at home. This was gifted to me a few years ago. I was rummaging through all of my art supplies because I didn't seem to have a red color pencil. And I randomly happened upon this amazing box. So I pulled out a bunch of colors that I thought I would need. I have my rainbow colors right here. This is probably what most of you guys have at home. And then I was able to find these gorgeous colors. These are just good skin tone colors. And so as I'm doing this, I want to pick the best skin tone color for my character. But remember, if your character is not human, if your character is an alien, or if your character is a cartoon and it's an animal, you don't even need these colors. So put those aside, and then I actually have a really cool gray color pencil, and that is going to be for Lucy's sweater. I have myself a black pen. Any regular old pen would work. Maybe a skinny marker would work, and if all you have is fat markers, that would be fine too. If all you have is a Sharpie, or you don't have anything at all, does not matter. I'm going to be using one of these little skinny pens, and this is to add line art. I'll explain that here in a minute. And I have myself this really cool mechanical pencil, but a regular pencil will also be fine. So here is my book. I'm going to take my paper, fold it in half very neatly. Okay. And then over here, I have my stuff I made yesterday. That's kind of like my blueprint of what I'm going to be doing. This is my rough draft. And I also have my character designs over here. I am going to change up her clothes a little bit because I talked about her having rainbow colors. And now that I've found my red, I can do rainbow colors. All right, so I got them right here, right next to me where I can see them. I know they're a little bit off camera for you guys. All right, so my title is what I want to start with. Adventures with Lucy and Blue. So I'm actually going to take this is the top of my box. You don't even need to have a ruler. And I'm going to line it up with the edge of my paper. See that? And this is going to give me a nice little line so I can write my word adventure nice and straight. And then the word with, and then Lucy and Blue. Now you don't have to do it a straight line across like I did. On this one, I kind of have it written sideways. It doesn't matter. This is your cover. Make it any way you want. So, adventures. Block letter A. I want to fix that just a little bit. That's why we use pencil. D. Adventures. All right. Go in there and erase. Adventures with Lucy and Blue. By M.R.S. O'Keefe. All right, let's give this title some color. All right, you guys see how I'm not holding the very front of the pencil? I'm kind of holding it back a little bit, letting the tip of the pencil color. All right, so I've completed my rainbow. I've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Do you know what this color is called? I've taught you guys this one. Give you a second. Do you remember? Indigo. And we don't call this one purple. We call it what? Violet. So I'm actually going to start my whole rainbow thing again, because remember, colors are basically a color wheel, and they just lead right into the next, because red and blue make purple, so you can have red and blue right next to purple. And to orange, adventures. And then to emphasize adventures with Lucy and Blue, the word with, I'm just going to color gray. There we go. Adventures with Lucy and Blue. I love it. Okay, to the next page. Ooh. All right, I made a mistake. Is it okay to make mistakes? Yes, it is. So I should have only had one piece of paper out. And so my Sharpie got onto my next piece of paper. So I'm going to take that one away, grab a new piece of paper. Ta-da! It's okay to make mistakes. There's always a way to fix it. So there's my new piece of paper. All right, so I'm going to go back to this little piece of cardboard that is going to help me draw a straight line. Back to using just pencil. Right here. This box is going to be the panel for the first picture. There we go. And then because I pre-drew this out, I already know how big I want my next box to be. I know I want it to be skinnier. There we go. And then one more panel. And this is going to be my split panel. There we go. And if they're not absolutely perfect, don't worry about it. Just go back and fix it the best you can. All right. So now I am going to be drawing as good as I can. Now, remember guys, Miss O'Keefe has been drawing since the 3rd grade. I went to art school. I do not expect your drawing to look like my drawings. I want your drawings to look like your drawings. I say this to you guys every single time we do a project. Yours should not look like mine. Yours should look like yours. All right, so I have Lucy sitting on a bench. So right here, I like to start off by drawing the bench. This time I'm going to draw thicker legs. Draw the back of the bench. This time I'm going to draw her a lot nicer than I did. Shoulders. And I need to shorten that a little bit. She is holding her art book, which I'm going to make black. She's wearing a hoodie, so I need the hood in the back. And then the little tassels. She needs hair. We don't really need to see her face in a whole lot of detail. Ground behind her. All right. The narration box. Try my best to write nicely and pretty big. Lucy is drawing alone. All right. I'm not going to add any color yet. I'm going to finish drawing the rest of my little panels. I just thought of something to make this look like a little wood bench. There we go. Get rid of these lines. Little wrinkles for her knees. Very nice. Okay. And then we have Blue walking down the hallway. She's like inside a school. She was saying hi. Hair. Cat ear. Pretty good. She was saying, hey guys. Now we talked about speech bubbles last time. We talked about how the little point means they are talking and how the bubble, the bumpy edges means that they are thinking. All right, so I had some other people over here. Let's draw some more people. Cartooning doesn't have to be perfect. Pair of shorts, some legs, some shoes. See his ears. Give him some spiky hair. Hand and pocket. All right, and another person over here. Maybe she's wearing a little dress. Maybe it's the little sister of the big brother up here. Give her little pigtails. Have her little leg come behind her back. Like she's feeling shy. She has a little hay. And he's saying hello. So they're not just randomly floating in the air. There's the ground behind them. All right. And then this is my split panel. Uh-oh. It moved. That's okay. I fix it. There we go. So now we see Blue looking at Lucy. So we got a close-up of Blue's face here. Cat ears. Erase little hairlines. Add little cat ear lines. Nice big cartoon eyes. she's looking this direction. There we go. And she sees Lucy on the bench. There we go. So this is my first page done. I got all my panels done. And now I remembered. When I did the front of this, it gave me a whole bunch of polka dots. So now this is my scrap piece of paper that I'm going to put behind stuff when I use a Sharpie. Alright, so this step is called line art. Another thing you can call it is inking. I kind of talked about this in my feelings video. This is where you draw over the pencil line, and then when you go to add color, it's really, really easy to add the color. Alright, probably just going to fast forward through this whole thing. Alright, now I'm going to erase my pencil marks. Always pulling away from myself. Missed a few lines. Okay. All right, finally done with the inking. I think it looks quite awesome. Make sure I close up my pen. And now here comes my favorite part. This is the coloring it, giving it some life. Now I need to make a very hard decision. Is this still inside of the school or is this outside of the school? I think it's still going to be inside of the school, and I'm going to give it like floor tiles. All right, I like those floor tiles. And let's get a brown. Make this look more like wood. Now I am lucky, and with my big pack of colored pencils, I have a dark brown as well. So I'm going to use what I got, and I'm going to make this look a little bit more like wood. Okay, don't know how well the camera is picking that up. So she's wearing a gray hoodie. She has a pop of color. And dark brown hair. Notice her hair is in her face. She's wearing blue jeans. And I'm going to give her some purple shoes. I think I like this one for her skin tone. There we go. And I'm going to leave the walls blank. So it looks like the same hallway. Right here, I'm going to do the same thing to the floor. Alright, so she needs some yellow on her hair. And then some brown. Come here. Her paint stain is green. I'm going to start off with green. We're going to give her a rainbow skirt. Yellow. Orange. Red. Violet. And her cute ears opening up my big pack again. I wanted this color. Let's see what they call it. Yep, magenta. That's what I was going to say. Does that work? I've always wanted to do this. Nope, my camera won't focus. Magenta ears. While I have it out, I'm going to color down here too. The purple on the inside. And then I want her skin tone color, the lighter skin tone. Her shoes, we'll make them magenta. Alright, my boy over here, he can have a red shirt. And sister over here has a pretty magenta dress. And here we go, and some shoes. Black. There we go. I like it. So, down here on her, I used the lighter skin tone color. Add the brown. A little bit more brown towards the neck because it's kind of in shadows. She has a white shirt. Oh, my goodness, that was an accident. Alright, the reason I'm coloring the background of this one is because her shirt is white and the words over here are white, and I wanted contrast. There we go. I see that's barely showing up on camera. I'm going to make it a little bit darker. There we go. Alright, so we got Miss Lucy over here drawing in her notebook. She had the darker skin tone color. Her neck. She had the gray hoodie. Now I'm a little bit closer up in this picture, and that's why I'm drawing the square a little bit bigger. Back to my black pen. Alright, there is my first page and my front cover. I'm going to do the rest of it off camera. I see a little bit of a problem, so I'm not going to be able to work on the back of these pages every time I use Sharpie. Learning. Always learning. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm very excited with what I've done so far. I want you guys to tune in on Friday to see exactly what happens between Blue and Lucy. Alright guys, get in there, make your work, draw it with pencil first, line it with some kind of pen, does not matter what it is. If all you have is color pencil, line it with black color pencil. This would work too. And then any color you want, or you could leave it black and white. It's completely up to you. So, start making your books. I think I might do something more with this cover, like a border or something. I don't know. I'll keep playing with it until I think it's perfect. All right, guys. Happy creating!